to the YouTube channel. We are just in our Christmas marathon and we have already done so many live streams, but we are not done and we have more to go. Hit the like button on your way in, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join the channel, and become a member. And thank you guys all so much for always supporting Chef Big Bank. Okay, so we are doing a green bean casserole. During our Thanksgiving marathon, I did collard greens, and a couple of you guys were asking about green bean casserole. So I was like, we will definitely do one for Christmas. So here we are with the green bean casserole. I have all my ingredients here. And hey, how are you doing, Ben? So this morning we made Christmas pancakes. After that, I cleaned up the kitchen and I went and laid down. And so here we are again, back with another episode, green bean casserole. Okay, so let me walk you guys through my ingredients. And thank you so much, Ben. Ben got those notifications turned on, so when Chef Big Bang go live, he gets notified. We have fresh green beans here. You can use frozen, canned, or fresh. Any type of green beans that you want to, but I prefer to use fresh. But whatever type of green beans that you want to use is perfectly fine. I think it really honestly all depends on what your budget is and what you already have at home. We got our crispy onions, the French's crispy onions. We have 2 cans of cream of mushroom or condensed cream mushroom soup. And we have a little bit of salt, black pepper, and a little bit of salt-free dash seasoning. We have our butter here. Y'all know how I feel about butter. And then we have a little bit more garlic. You guys know, if you have been watching my channel, that I put garlic in everything. Somebody came earlier and was like, I don't like garlic. I was like, oh my God, that's crazy. So we have some onions here that are already cut up. And we have 2 cloves of garlic here that we're going to cut up together. And then some recipes call for cheddar cheese and some use Parmesan cheese. We are going to use Parmesan cheese. And you know what? I actually have some fresh Parmesan, so I might grate some fresh Parmesan. But you can use cheddar cheese, you can use Parmesan, it's totally up to you. The great thing about cooking is like, you can make it how you would like. There is no right or wrong way, but you do want your food to be good. And thank you so much, Piper. Thank you so much. But yeah, I just took a nap. I was gonna go on at 4, but I was like, I need to wake up. I got my coffee here, and I'm here, foodie gang. I'm here. I think we've done. I think this is like our 5th live stream. So we are doing 10 live streams in 4 days. So turn on notifications, double tap the screen, hit the like button. You can always support the channel and keep the stove on by sending a super chat, joining the channel, sending the super thanks, hitting the Venmo or the PayPal. So double tap that screen. Let's get the likes up. Oh, and before I forget, I already went over that. The seasoning, salt, pepper, Mrs. Dash. We are going to keep it pretty simple. Next time, I'm going to make my cream of mushroom soup from scratch. I don't know why I didn't think to do that. Y'all, sometimes I go to the store, I just be having like a brain freeze. Got my coffee here. Definitely needed for this Christmas marathon. Okay, I have my cutting board back here. The first thing that I'm gonna work on is getting is the garlic. We are gonna chop the garlic up. We're gonna peel it. I am also gonna cut these green beans in half, and I'm gonna go through here and make sure that there's no bad green beans. So I'm gonna cut them down, pick through them, wash them, and all that stuff. So we are gonna get started. Okay, after this live stream, we are going to do some more prep for Christmas dinner. So tune back into that. I see something right here. All right, are you guys ready? And roll my sleeves up. And El Chipo said, finally, El Chipo, I laid down and I was gonna take a nap, right? And then my brother texted me. He was like, "Are you home?" I was like, "God damn." I wanted to say no, but I was like, "Yes, I am." He was like, "I'm gonna bring your Christmas gifts by." So I kind of went to sleep, and then I kind of sat in the bed, and I was like, "Dang, I'm finna go to sleep, y'all." I was already in the bed, went and took a nap. I kind of moved my living room around, my kitchen around, because I'm gonna have a hold on, y'all. I'm gonna have a dinner party tomorrow. So I kind of moved my kitchen around a little bit. I put my table up against the wall so there's more walk room. I cannot talk. You know how you go to say a word, you're like, man, I always say this word, but today I cannot say it. So what I like to do is I will get a napkin and wet it and put it underneath my cutting board so my cutting board doesn't slide around. My cutting board was sliding a little bit. One day I'm gonna invest in non-slip mats so that I don't have to do this. But until then, save you some money. If you already got paper towels, you can wet one and put it underneath your cutting board so that it doesn't slide around. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna smash the garlic, and then you're able to peel it after you smash it. And El Chipo said, finally, girl, you was waiting on me. You was waiting on me, El Chipo. El Chipo, were you able to deliver those gifts? Because you were telling me that you had to drop something off. El Chipo be on the go. El Chipo, when you be sleeping? But, okay, so after this live stream, I'm going to charge up my phone. And I'm going to be back around 8:30. To do some more prep. So, you guys, we going to get the marathon up and rolling again. I know today we had the live stream earlier and I took a long break. And El Chipo said, yes, they got them. Well, that is so sweet of you, El Chipo. Shout out to you. I'm glad that there are still people in the world who have kind hearts, good spirits, and are not corrupted. Okay, so my brother came. He dropped off some gifts, and Ava was still laying down. Remember how I told you guys that she pretty much didn't do the pancakes with me because she wanted to open the gift and lay back down? When they came by, y'all, she was still sleeping. And I was like, Ava, you got a gift over here. Tell me why. She woke right up. She opened it. They got her like a really nice jacket and then a sweater. And they got her favorite thing, slime. She was playing with that slime for a whole hour just now. And yes, but she is feeling okay. I just think Ava is really, really tired. And one thing about, her doing gymnastics and doing school, it's a lot for a little person. I mean, you think about us, like as adults, we do one thing and we be ready for a nap. So she's just going. And and so her little body was tired, but kids don't want to admit it. And people said, I hate slime. So when Ava was younger, I got her some slime and Play-Doh. And it was all over the carpet. And so I pretty much banned slime and Play-Doh for a really, really long time. And so after that, I was like, I'm done with this. And then so I haven't got it for her in a long time. But she's been asking for it, and I keep forgetting about it. But hey, Angela, how are you doing? And welcome in, D7. But you guys, you know what? That slime is so nasty to me and so germy. But kids love it. But to me, it is just like, I'm with those people on that. Like, ugh. It makes me want to shake when I just think about touching it. I really don't like it. And as people said, it's banned here too. But I get it now, and she can only play with me watching. And what I do with Ava, when I give her slime, she gets a bowl, and she has to play with it in the bowl or the container. Because Y'all, she had Play-Doh and slime all in the carpet. That stuff is super hard to get out of the carpet. So we got the garlic cut up, and hey, kitty girl. And Angela said, "Very good but sleepy." Angela, are you gonna cook? Are you gonna cook for Christmas? And what are you making? Let us know because you're vegan, and I always like to hear what other people are cooking. And people said that slime will get everywhere. When I gave Ava the slime a long time ago, she was young. So I gave her another opportunity. If I find any slime in the carpet or the couch or anywhere it doesn't belong, guess what? The slime is getting banned again. Because it is so messy. And now people know what I'm talking about. And hey, Triple, what's up? But yes, if I see any slime anywhere where it doesn't belong, slime is going to go back on the ban list. I am not going to feel bad because I let you have it. I gave you another chance and you blew it. Okay, and you blew it. So I got my napkins here. Oh, if you guys watched the hot chocolate bar and the cheese board, the Christmas cheese board and the wine tasting, we had such a great time, and I made the most beautiful cheese plate. It was so gorgeous. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut open my bag of my green beans, and I'm gonna give these a rinse. And then I'm going to cut them in half and really, go through them, see if I have any bad ones. We're making a green bean casserole. I was here during Thanksgiving, and you guys asked me about this green bean casserole, and I said, you know what? I will make one for Christmas. So here we are with the green bean casserole. So I'll be right back. Let me go watch this. But y'all hit the like button in the meantime. And you can use fresh green beans, you can use canned green beans, you can even use frozen. It's whatever you choose and whatever you have on hand. If you're someone that doesn't have a lot of time, go ahead and get those frozen green beans. Use the can, I really just like cooking, so it's like I have time. But I don't know why I did not think to make my cream and mushroom soup from scratch. I was like, what am I doing here? But next time I will. I was like, why didn't I think of that? Okay, and I got my bowl here. CC said he want to get married. Thank you guys so much. I have never worn a chef coat on this channel. And I appreciate all the love and all the support I get, even though I don't look like a typical chef. You know what I'm saying? Because normally they got the white coat on. They're very nasty. Ooh, Angela said, I'm making mac and cheese, vegan meatballs, gravy, green beans with white potatoes, cornbread stuffing, and a pear crumble. Ooh, that pear crumble sounds really, really delicious. Ooh, Angela's making a spread. Angela, what is in vegan meatballs? What's in vegan meatballs? Okay, so I'm gonna go through my green beans, get them all cut up, and all of that stuff. I'm gonna move some things around here. Angela, what is in vegan meatballs and what is everyone else making? What are you guys cooking for Christmas? Y'all know what I'm cooking, and I'm sharing it with y'all. Cooking on live, which a lot of people do not cook on live because it is very nerve-wracking. Because if you mess up, everybody can see it. But I use those moments as a teaching moment. I'm gonna put some water in this pot and gonna give this on the stove. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut our green beans, pick them out, go through them, and then we are going to place them in the water when the water is hot and boiling for probably about 10 minutes to get them kind of soft. I'm making a green bean casserole. A green bean casserole, and then later on today we're gonna do some prep. We're gonna prep our yams out, our mashed potatoes out. We're gonna prep the ingredients for the smothered turkey and for the Cajun turkey. So yeah, we're gonna have a fun night, y'all. Y'all ready? Are y'all ready, foodie gang? And so I got my water on there. Okay, Angela said Beyond Beef, breadcrumbs, etc. I got the recipe off the Beyond Meat website. So when I worked in the kitchen, Angela, they had just came out with Beyond Meat burgers. They were just launching the burgers. Now they have Beyond Meat everything. Now you can find so many more vegan options if you are someone that is vegan or vegetarian. They just have a lot of stuff out there nowadays. Whereas when I was in the kitchen, they were just coming out with the burgers, and I worked on the grill, and we would have like veggie burgers, and they were like black bean burgers, and then when the Beyond Meat came out, we started having that for the vegetarian option. And hello from France. Well, thank you so much for joining. And Nate's back. Thank you, Nate. Thank you so much. How are you doing, Nate? Are you ready for the holidays? Is everybody ready for the holidays? So, making green bean casserole. I'm going through my green beans right now, cutting them in half. Green beans are kind of long, which isn't bad, but you know, you got to keep, if you want them long, you can keep them long, but I like to make it to where when you scoop out some of the green bean casserole, you're not getting this. So here are the green beans. I'm just cutting them in half. And Nate said, of course, I am back. Well, thank you so much, Nate. I am doing a Christmas marathon. And we're going to have back-to-back episodes. You know, I took a little break, y'all. I took a little nap today, but we're finna get back onto it. And after this live stream, I'm going to be doing some more prep. And what I'm doing now is I'm just going through my green beans. I'm cutting them in half, and then I'm picking out any of the bad ones. And like I said, if you want to use frozen or if you want to use canned green beans, all of that is perfectly fine. And like, I don't like how this green bean looks, so I'm going to take that one off to the side. And just so that I don't have to keep running to the trash can, I like to have a little container like this, or a bowl, for my waste. So I don't have to keep leaving y'all, foodie gang. But how's everybody doing today? How is everybody doing today? You guys, I cannot wait until we get past Christmas. And then we have 2025 coming up. What are some of the goals that you want to accomplish for 2025? For me, I'll go first for you, gang. For me, I want to continue to be happy, and I want to continue to grow this channel. And I just pretty much just want to continue what I'm doing as far as cooking, meeting all these people, meeting the foodie gang. But I just want to continue to grow this channel, continue to be positive, and be a great mom. That's like pretty much my goal. Okay, so Cece said, my mama said hi. My mom said hi to you. Well, tell her I said, hey, mom. Hey, mom. And that's another thing I love about this channel. I love that this channel is like a family channel. You know, you can have your kids watch. And that's why I try to keep everything, you know what I'm saying, pretty, you know. But tell your mama said hi. And that's another thing I love about the holidays is it's a great time for family to kind of come together. And so I am hosting. You know what's funny? It's like everybody just already knows that like I'm gonna be hosting. Everybody knows I got the clean house, I got a big kitchen, and you know what I'm saying? Like it feels homey. It feels like a home in here. So okay, so we got our green beans here. We're cutting them, and I washed them, and you guys can see. The reason I like to cut them down is so that they are easier to get out of the pan. So go, here we go. Okay, yesterday we did a hot chocolate bar to kick off our Christmas marathon. Then we did a Christmas cheese board and wine. And then we made dinner yesterday. You guys, it was so good. And I have leftovers. I love leftovers because it's like a meal ready to go. But I made a shrimp and sausage pasta. It was so delicious. And Angela said, I've never had green bean casserole. You know what, Angela? A lot of people haven't. Like, my sister was like, I've never had that before. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When I grew up, we always made collard greens. We never really had green bean casserole. When I went to Portland, Oregon for culinary school, that is the first time I had green bean casserole. I think I was like 19 years old. We just did not grow up eating this. So this is something that's like new for my family. So a lot of my family members have never had green bean casserole. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna be upset because we ain't got no collard greens. But that's all right. That's all right. But my sister was like, I've never had it before. And you know what? A lot of people haven't had soul food. Like I have this member, I have a Facebook group, Chef Big Bang Foodie Gang fan, or sorry, Foodie Gang fan page. I recently changed the name. One of the members on there was like, I've never had soul food before. I was like, wow, but everyone eats different food, and we got to keep that in mind. And that's why the Facebook group is so great because you learn about so many other foods that you've never had before. But green bean casserole is good. I like it. It's not the same as collard greens, but it is still good. But yes, if you grew up in a black household, you probably have never had this before. But it's still good. Give it a try. Try different things. Yeah, we normally do collard greens. We got the gravy, the rice, and the mashed potatoes. But there are just so many foods out there in the world. It is like, and I don't know why, like, even when I was growing up, we always ate the same foods. And it would, like, drive me crazy low key. Like, why are we eating the same foods? I guess you eat what you're used to or what you know how to cook. Especially if you have kids, you got to think about the budget. But now that I'm older, I always try new things. Okay, okay, here we go, here we go. And they said Merry Christmas. Yes, Merry Christmas. Um, and Angela said, I got bored eating the same foods over and over again. You're absolutely right about that. And that's why one year for Thanksgiving, I did a completely different menu. Just because I was tired of eating the same foods. And my mom was a home cook. And home cooks make really good food as well. But I feel like sometimes with home cooks, you make the same couple of dishes. And honestly, if you have kids and you have a lot of people to feed, you're going to do what you're used to. But I just felt like we ate the same foods over and over and over. And I think that that's why I always make different foods. You guys can see me with all these different recipes and all that stuff. It's because I don't like eating the same thing. I really don't. And my Facebook food group It's very helpful with the creativity because sometimes I'll see something that somebody else made and I'll go make it myself. But you guys support the channel, send a super chat, put the money on the table and keep the stove on. You can hit the Venmo or the Zelle. You can even send a gift or you can just hit the like button. Hit the like button. Say something in the chat. That is so helpful and so supportive as well. Get us going strong in the algorithm. Yeah, so my goal for 2025 is to continue to cook, continue to be happy, be a great mom, and grow this channel. We're going to continue to cook, grow this channel. We're going to continue to, encourage people to cook, to try new foods, encourage people to experiment. And Autumn, how are you doing? I remember seeing your name. She said, howdy. Friend, it's been a minute since I caught a live. Do you have the notifications turned on? Okay, so when you go into YouTube, hit the notification bell. The bell will turn black. And that is how you get all of the notifications. Y'all, I showed y'all the hot chocolate bar, and thank you so much, Triple. Um, Thank you so much. Yeah, I showed you guys the hot chocolate bar. What I was gonna say is I have been drinking so many hot chocolates, but when I woke up, I was like, I think I need a coffee. It's like I need a coffee. You know how when you like wake up kind of, but you don't really sleep that well and you're still tired? That's exactly how I felt. And Autumn said, haha, I'm the one in dental hygiene school that wanted to move to Alaska. And yes, I have notifications on. I just work 2 jobs and do college full time. Well, you are a busy person, and I remember us talking about it. And I was like, I know I remember that name. And I love meeting all of you and talking. I love it. So, but yes, I remember you were telling me that, Autumn. And okay, so for those of you guys who are new to the channel, I am in Alaska. That is why this channel is called 907 Good Eats. 907 is the area code to Alaska. And during the summer, I did a lot of outdoor live streams because I wanted to show you guys what Alaska looks like. And you guys absolutely love my outdoor live streams. Right now in Alaska, it is winter and it is so cold outside. The moment summer comes back around, I am going to be doing more outdoor live streams because you guys absolutely love them. And having lunch or dinner or breakfast next to the lake is so peaceful. It really, really is. Nate, you wilding out here. But thank you so much. I appreciate all the love. And then Autumn said, what are the summer temps like versus the winter temps? Oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all. We finna talk about it. Okay, so during the winter, the coldest I think I've seen this year is -4. -4. Have you guys ever felt -4 or negative degrees? In the summer, we will see like 60, 70. One summer, it did get up to 90 degrees, which is very hot for Alaska. So I have my water on right here. I'm going to put a little bit of salt in my water. And we're going to get this. I might add some more water to this, actually. So, yes, very, very cold in the winter. But you guys saw the outdoor live stream. If you haven't, go back and look. That was season 2. Season 2 was our summer season. Season 3 is more of our winter season where we're doing a lot of soups, a lot of like stews and like pretty much like comfort food. But during the summer, we did a lot of seafood. We went to the lake a bunch. We went to the park. And then one of the things that you guys love seeing was how in the summertime it does not get dark outside at all. And so it would be like 8 o'clock at night and it would be super bright outside. Very, very crazy. And in the winter, it gets dark at like 4 or 5 o'clock p.m. So, and Angela said, wow, that's dangerously cold. Some places in Alaska get to like -40, -20. And like, bro, have y'all ever seen that movie? I cannot remember what it was called. Dang. There was a movie about a guy who he like got a school bus and he went out and lived somewhere in Alaska and he actually froze to death, unfortunately. I cannot remember the name of that book. It was a book and then it got turned into a movie. I'm gonna think about it. And I owe you guys some pictures. I want to show you guys a picture of Sleeping Beauty. And oh, I was gonna show you guys my daughter's birthday cake. Okay, it's all coming back to me. Cause I was telling y'all that my cousin makes cakes, and she does a really good job. So I owe you guys two pictures. So, and El Chivo said, "Is it snowing? Not right now." And Nate said, "You are in Alaska." Yes, I am, Nate. Are you gonna come and ride the mountain of love with me in the -4 degrees? Oh, El Tipo, my whole family lives here. My whole family lives here. This is why I moved back to Alaska after I was in Oregon because I missed my family. So my brother lives here, my sister lives here, my other brother. I have two sisters and two brothers. I have cousins that live here, aunties and uncles. Speaking of my uncle, when I cook food, I call him. I'm like, "Yo, uncle, I got some food for you." He be like, "I'm on the way." He came one day so fast. I said, "Where was you at?" He was like, "He was around the corner." And yes, I'm originally from Alaska. I was born here, raised here. When I was 18, yeah, I had just turned 18. I moved down to Portland, Oregon. I stayed there for about 7 years. And Ava was actually born in Oregon. And when she was like 3, we moved back to Alaska. So, and thank you, El Chipa. El Chipa out here getting the trolls. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to the moderators. We're going to have a busy week. We're going to be doing a lot of live streams. And when I'm in the kitchen cooking, sometimes the trolls slip in here. They slip in here and y'all be getting them. So, shout out to El Chipo. Oh, love, you are correct. The name of the movie is Into the Wild. And it was a book that he wrote a book and then I think he wrote the book or if somebody else wrote a book and then turned it into a movie and it is called Into the Wild. And I remember when I was in elementary school, the book was on our curriculum. So we read the book when we were in school. Y'all have got to check out the book or the movie. They turned it into a movie. I have not seen the movie, but I read the book. First of all, I'm not getting on no bus and going out nowhere in the middle of the cold. I don't know what that guy was thinking. I don't remember why he did it, but he did. And shout out to the foodie gang. Okay, Nate. I'm glad that you mentioned this because I'm going to let y'all know right now. I have never seen an igloo. When you're on YouTube, look up how to build an igloo. It is a lot of work. It is a lot of work to build an igloo. And y'all see me cooking. I live in a regular apartment. Clearly, I got Wi-Fi because I be talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? The lights is on. It's a regular city. I'm a regular person. But in some parts of Alaska, in like the rural areas, they do hunt and fish a lot, and they kind of live off the land. But y'all see me. I'm very urban, as they would call it. But never have seen an igloo before. Look at how to build an igloo on YouTube. It is a lot of work. I am not doing all that. And Angela said, I saw the movie. I am so glad y'all saw the movie before because y'all know what I'm talking about. He I don't know. Angela, why did he get on the bus? What was the reason for what he was doing? It's crazy. And Angela said, hey everyone, please smash that like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel if new. Thank you everyone. Yeah, so my whole family lives down here, and I don't know, that's a good thing or a bad thing, because but I love my family. But when I first started this YouTube channel, they was looking at me like, you want to do what? But now, they see how dedicated I am and how serious I am about this YouTube channel. And I will say the support from my family has been amazing. My sisters, they be bringing me pots and pans. They be giving me food and video ideas or more content. So just seeing all the support from the foodie gang and from my friends and family has been very, very helpful. And um, thank you everybody so much. And I don't know what you talking about. He said they have steel drum bands. I don't know, Nate. I don't know what that is. Okay, got a pot of water on for the green beans. We have all our green beans right here. We got all our ingredients right here. We are going to put these green beans in the water for probably about like 10 minutes just to get them kind of soft. And after that, I'm going to drain the green beans out, separate them. I have my little colander right here. Let me show y'all. So I have this in the sink. If you are ever straining something, do it in the sink. Be safe. Don't be safe. And people said I used to watch Alaska Bush People. Okay, this is all allegedly, but do you guys remember? I think it was them. They have filed for the PFDs. This is all allegedly too, and in my opinion, I think it was the Bush People. They filed for the PFDs, which are money that we get every year, once a year, because of the oil that Alaska has. They filed for the PFDs, but there's this rule. I don't know why I'm whispering. There's this rule that you have to actually be in Alaska to receive the PFD. And allegedly, the Bush people didn't even, I think it was them, they didn't even live here. There's a certain amount of days that you have to be in Alaska to be considered a resident. And I think that they were living in California, claiming Alaska residency, and they got in trouble. Do y'all remember that story? Was that the Bush people? It was somebody from Alaska who was on TV, filed for the PFDs allegedly, and didn't really live here in Alaska, and I think they had to give the money back. Did y'all remember hearing that story? Do y'all remember hearing that story? And then, okay, so Angela said Into the Wild wasn't very clear. I think he wanted to ditch the conventional and corporate world. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe he was having like a midlife crisis. And as he was saying, wait, they not in Alaska? No, I think they film in Alaska, but that doesn't mean that you live here. Because you can come up here and film for like 2 months and dip out, claim the PFD, and they was like, hey, bro, you don't really live here like that. But was it them? I gotta look into this. This is all alleged too. Okay, Nate got some clarification. He said a shrill drum band is a musical instruments that are made out of 55-gallon empty oil drums in Trinidad and Tobago. And no, they don't live outside. It's all probably for the show. But somebody that got Google available, look it up. Was that the Bush people? Because it was somebody claimed the PFD and didn't really live here. And one thing I'll say about the government is if you claim and if you take their money, you better not be lying because they're coming back to get you. They're coming back to get you. Ain't no such thing as a free lunch and ain't no free money. Okay? They coming back to get theirs. Angela said, wow. But yeah, I think it wasn't with people. It was somebody that was on the show. And you know what? Like I said, no money is free. There's no such thing as a free lunch. They're coming back to get their money. So, the water is heated up. We're going to put our green beans in there. We're going to cook them for about like 10 to 15 minutes. Let them get soft. Strain them off. We have our mixing bowl where we're going to mix the green beans with the cream of mushroom condensed soup. And I'm going to add a little bit of milk. We're going to put our seasonings in there. Butter, our onions, and all that stuff. But yes, y'all. Just be an honest person out here, okay? It ain't that serious. Okay, we're going to put our green beans into the water so that they can get soft. And you guys can see we got our green beans here that I have washed and I have cut. And you want to be very careful during this process because the water is hot, so you don't want it to splash. So, don't throw it into the pot. And Angela said that's going to taste good. Nate said, I disagree. I've gotten things for free. Okay, that's true. We've all gotten free things. But it's a difference when it is not advertised as free. And you go and you unlawfully take it or acquire it. That's what I'm talking about. Now, if they say we're doing a toy giveaway and they're giving away toys, that's different. But they say for instance, with the PPE loans, that's not free money. That's money that is for people who have small businesses. So that's what I'm talking about. When it's different when they advertise it as free. Versus when they say, you got to be doing this, this, and this to get this money. And you come up in there with a whole little scripts and a whole bunch of lies to acquire it. And they said, now I do work. Well, Nate, where do you work at? Let me know. What does everybody do here for work? Me? I work for you too. Okay, so we got our green beans on, and I put them in here like, for me, I'm in Alaska, it's like 5:19 right now. I'll put these in here at like 5:18, so I'm going to give them 20 minutes, so at 5:28, I'm going to check them, and keep in mind, when you make this green bean casserole, once you put it into the baking dish, you're going to put it back into the oven, so you don't need to overcook your green beans. And they said, I work in a pizza shop. That's what I'm talking about. They know how to make some good pizza. I never worked in a pizza shop, but the place where I worked in the kitchen, they had a bunch of different stations. And they had like a taqueria. We would do like burritos and tacos in that station. They had a grill and they had a pizza station. They had a salad bar. So they had a lot of different little stations. So I have a little bit of experience making pizza. Nate, are you able to like toss the pizza dough in the air and all that stuff? Oh, and I put a little bit of sea salt in my water. If you're making pizza, See, Nate, you're distracting me. If you're making like vegetables or pasta, you always want to put a little bit of salt in your water. Well, Nate, I will say this. Nate said, actually, I'm a dishwasher and I take boxes of food downstairs. Okay, so I interviewed Dr. Frizzlefrost, and honestly, Dr. Frizzlefrost is my most interviewed guest on 907 Good Eats. Just because he's done a little bit of everything in his work history. So I love interviewing him, but we did an interview talking about being a dishwasher. He used to wash dishes, and the dishwasher is the most important position in the kitchen. A lot of people do not believe it and are shocked to hear that, but the dishwasher is so important in the kitchen. Can really make it or break it. And during that interview, I was telling him, like, anytime the dishwasher would call out, the cooks and the chefs we would have to take turns in the dish pit washing dishes, because if you don't wash dishes, there's nothing to cook on, nothing to serve the customers with or on. Very, very important job. And then Nate said, I am not distracted. You are distracting me with your permanent beauty. Well, thank you so much, Nate. But I said that because I was talking about pizza, but I was really supposed to talk about vegetables. Thank you guys so much. You guys are always so positive. And I love when I show up now. Seven Goodies, my foodie gang. You guys are so sweet and such good people. And Merry Christmas Eve. I hope that you guys have a happy new year, and that whatever you want to happen in 2025, I hope it happens for you. And it will. If you put your mind to something and you're really serious about it and you're really determined, it will happen. It will happen if you are determined. So I need y'all to double tap the screen, get the likes up, join the channel, become a member, support the show, keep the stove on, so that we can continue to cook. So, green bean casserole, I got my green beans here. Let me wash all of this out. Okay, and later on tonight, we are going to be doing some more food prep. Normally, I prep everything out before I get here, but I tried a prep video and it went really great, and you guys love watching me prep. So, we are going to do that together again tonight. We're going to be doing some late night food prep. Um, so, shout out to the food gang. And I got my coffee here. It's almost gone. I'm so sad. I'm going to have to make some more coffee. So, when these green beans are done, I'm going to strain them out. We're going to put them in the bowl, and we're going to kind of mix everything together. So, I'm going to, these are going to go on top. And hey, bringing up Merry Christmas Eve and Happy Holidays. Happy New Year's. Brina, it's always a good time seeing you. I just be getting so happy to see y'all, foodie gang, and I really appreciate that. You know, it's a busy time. It's a holiday, so I know everyone doesn't have a ton of time right now. So I appreciate you guys spending some time with your girl. Definitely, greatly appreciate it. Okay, and we got a little butter. And Brina, I'm making a green bean casserole. Have you ever had that before? And Brenda said, hey, foodie gang, wanted to wish you happy holidays to you and family. Thank you so much. Ava opened two of her presents today. She got a bead kit where we can make like bracelets together. And then my brother got her like slime, and he got her a sweater and a jacket, and she absolutely loved it. And Angela said, I'm physically disabled since 2018. I worked in information referral and social services at a nonprofit agency. Well, shout out to you, Angela, for still, for you to keep going and persevere. And when you talk in the chat, Angela, you seem perfectly normal. So I'm glad that you are able to, still be able to function. You're always cooking. So keep going, no matter what you're going through. And shout out to you, Angela. And Brina said, having a Christmas party at my brother's, and I never tried. You know what? A lot of people that look like me have not had green bean casserole. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I did not have green bean casserole until I moved down to Oregon. No, Brina, I did not get my Cash App fixed, but I did create a new PayPal. That definitely does work. So, still working on the Cash App, but I got the PayPal. So, we got our green beans over here on the stove. They're almost ready. And Brina said, "Oh, that's so sweet, and she's amazing." Yes, Angela. Angela be coming through, and you know, life is life. Sometimes we are gonna go through things that are gonna make and break us. This is why I say, be humble, be grateful, and be happy. Because it only takes a second for things to change. You could be perfectly fine walking on two legs. Something happened, you lose a whole leg. So be appreciative, be happy, and be humble. Um, Angela said, "Yes, I'm sick, but life is very good for me." I completely agree with you more than you know, Angela. I completely agree with you. And okay, Bria said, "Okay, well, I'm going to have to create a PayPal then." Yes, I do have PayPal and I have Venmo. The links are in this chat and attached to the video. Um, and Brina said, "Okay, I will catch this later. Wanted to wish you Merry Christmas and all to Foodie Gang as well." Thank you so much, Brina. Have a great Christmas. Happy New Year, and tell the boys I said hey. Tell the boys I said hey. Okay, so I got my green beans here. They're looking pretty good. I don't want to cook these all the way because, like I said, we are gonna put this in the oven as well for probably about 20 to 30 minutes. So you don't need to cook your green beans, a ton. If you have canned green beans, you can completely skip this step, and you can mix it in the bowl with the other ingredients. But it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Oh my gosh, so when my brother and his wife came over, they had ugly sweaters on and they were so cute. And I just thought it was so awesome. They're such great parents and a good example of how we should carry ourselves. But they were so cute in their little matching sweaters. She had on a green one and he had on a red one. And they're just so cute. They're always doing like funny little stuff and cute little costumes. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in here. And this water is very hot. Be very, very careful when you're in the kitchen. Stay calm. Do not, freak out, worry a lot. Very, very hot. What I like to do, I will turn my burner off and let the water kind of cool down a little bit before I strain it out. So it has been a busy month for me and Ava. We had a gymnastics competition this month, a bunch of parties. There's a lot of December babies that apparently a lot of December babies doing a lot of live streams. I've had to get gifts for everybody, but I'm feeling really good about all the gifts that I got everyone. And at this point, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? I did what I need to do. And Angela said that's so much fun wearing those ugly Christmas sweaters. Yes, and you know what? I don't have one. And next year I'm gonna make sure that I have one and Ava has one. She does have Grinch pajamas, but I'm gonna give me an ugly sweater, and they convinced me. And I'm gonna get one for Ava. The problem with kids is like, man, you could buy something one year, and the next year it won't fit no more. So I'm gonna strain this out. I'll be right back. And like I said, you want to be very careful during this step. Be very careful during this stage. You don't want any accidents to happen. So I'm gonna pop back there. And I'm gonna put my green beans in here. And they're hot, so be very, very careful. And then we're gonna start putting in our ingredients. Hope it doesn't seem on camera. Okay, we got black pepper, Mrs. Dash. They actually renamed Mrs. Dash, and it's just called Dash Seasoning now. But I'm always gonna say Mrs. Dash because that's what I grew up with. A little bit of sea salt. We're gonna put the fresh garlic in there. I have my onions. I'm gonna give those a quick little shake. Even though we're gonna put crispy onions on top, I love onions. I love garlic. If you watch this channel, you already know. I'm gonna put a little bit of butter in here. I'm gonna open my cans. So here we go. I'm gonna open my can. Campbell's cream of mushroom soup. What's going on? Making green bean casserole, girl. They was asking about this during Thanksgiving, and I told the food gang I will be making this for Christmas for y'all, just because y'all asking about it. But hey, Liliana, how's your day been going so far? And Angela said, I'm excited about making this casserole. I love green beans. And I'm pretty sure they probably make some type of like vegan milk. And what you can do is you can have like your vegan milk, right? And then, use your vegan butter and make like a mushroom soup. And then that way it could be vegan. But Angela knows how to cook, so I know she already knows how to convert. She already working on it. And then I'm just gonna give this a stir. I do have a little bit of milk that I may add if I need to. I might have to get a stronger spoon. This ain't gonna work. Let me try this one. And Liliana said, I'm with family right now. And you guys, if you're on YouTube, check out Liliana's channel. Really close to that 1,000 member mark. She's going to be hitting it any day now. And so, we're making green bean casserole. You want to give this a mix. And I might add a little bit of milk in here. So. And then you're going to put this in the baking dish. You're going to top it with green onions. Not green onions, crispy onions. I don't know what I'm talking about. You guys, we've been up here for a while live streaming, so I'm going to be talking a little cray-cray. But y'all know what I mean. Topping it with crispy onions. Then we're going to put it in the oven for probably about 20 to 30 minutes. And then boom, it is done. It is ready to go. So my family has never had this before because we always eat collard greens. And bless their heart, they're like, we'll try it. So we're gonna put a little bit of milk in here. Not a ton, just a little bit of milk. But bless their hearts, because they're like, my sister was like, well, I'll try it. I'm telling you guys, we're just not used to eating stuff like this. But I cook for everyone. And for some people, green bean casserole is very, very popular. So, we're going to give that a stir. And I know it looks kind of weird right now, but do not worry, y'all. When you see it in the baking dish, it looks really good. And when you bake it, the green beans will break down. You'll be getting the mushrooms. And some recipes also call for, you can also add fresh mushrooms to this as well. I've even seen where some people put bacon in theirs. I'm trying not to eat a ton of pork, but I've seen some recipes where they put bacon in there, and that I could see how that would be very, very tasty if you added bacon to it. Honestly, anything that you add bacon to is gonna be good. When I worked in the kitchen, they would call bacon food duct tape. Because like I said, anything that you add bacon to is gonna be good. So they would call it bacon food duct tape when I worked in the kitchen. And it was so true. It's so true because anything that you add bacon to is gonna be good. It's like a little cheat, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like a cheat code. You something nasty, you put some bacon on it, it's good. Okay, so I'm not gonna spray this, but you can spray it if you want. Or, you know, during the holidays, I like to use those foil, I think it's called, or like aluminum trays. So afterwards, you can just throw it away. I like to use those, but I purchased these great baking dishes, so why not use them? And then we're just gonna put this in here. Okay, okay. And then you're just gonna spread it into a pretty thin layer. Hey, we got a special guest here. Hey, Ava.
Hi.
Show them your gift, Ava.
Okay.
No, that one, that one. That's not that one.
So I got this mirror from gymnastics. It says Ava 8.
Yes, it's super cute. One of the moms put together little gift baskets or little gift bags for the girls. And they were asking if any of the moms, you know, wanted to add anything to the gift bags.
And she added cookies.
And I made cookies. And remember, we were on live and I made them. So we're going to put some crispy onions on here. And then, and her little mirror lights up. So when she goes to her competitions, she can check her makeup and all that stuff. And I just thought it was so sweet that one of the moms made those for the girls and put their names on it. And hey, Hawk, how are you doing? We are making green bean casserole. Super easy to make, and I already have posted the recipe down below. And so we're gonna top it with crispy onions, and then you put this into the oven uncovered for about 20 to 30 minutes. And then it is done, ready to serve. You can take it out and serve your guests immediately. Um, and as I said, that mirror is awesome. Yes, I thought it was the sweetest gift ever. And you know, the moms at gymnastics are so thoughtful. She even put together like little packs for when they first started competing. So there was like first aid kits in there. She put some snacks. She made bag tags for all the little girls. It's just very, very sweet and very, very thoughtful. And it's like, you know, she doesn't have to do that. And the fact that she chooses to do things like that are so sweet. She's just a very sweet woman. And, you know, I always tell Ava, you know, when people give you stuff, say thank you. Because they don't have to do that for you. Nobody has to give you anything. So, and Hawk said, okay, I missed all the goodness. Do not worry, girl, because you got the replay button. Okay, and so I am not going to bake this till tomorrow, but I just wanted to show you guys how to make it and what to do. But you can bake it probably at like 350 for 20 to 30 minutes. Take it out. It's ready to serve. And tomorrow I will show you guys the baking process. But you can bake it uncovered or you can cover it. It's totally up to you. But doesn't that look so good? Beautiful, right? And Hawk said, right. Hawk, how have you been? And Hawk, do not worry. This is the Christmas marathon. Right after this live stream, we are going to be coming back to the kitchen and we're going to be doing some prep. And then tomorrow on Christmas, I'm going live 3 times tomorrow. So I'm going to show you guys, and I already showed you guys my Cajun butter roasted turkey, but this time we're gonna do a Cajun butter roasted chicken. So I have 2 whole chickens. I'm gonna show you guys how to season them, how I'm gonna cook them, and we're gonna get those baked off. And then I'm making a smothered or garlic herb smothered turkey. So if you were here for Thanksgiving, I made 2 turkeys. Well, we had a lot of leftover turkey. So the garlic herb turkey, we had a lot of it left over. I cut it off the bone and I froze it. So tomorrow I'm gonna bake it some more. I'm gonna make a really good gravy from scratch. And I'm gonna just smother all that turkey in gravy and it's gonna be so good. And then we're gonna come back on live and we're gonna finish up our sides. And on Thursday, I'm going to do a food review of all the food we make during the marathon. I'm also going to show you guys some of the food that my sister is going to bring. She is bringing mac and cheese, sweet potato pie, rice, and I know she's going to make some fried chicken or she's going to make some shredded chicken. But let me tell y'all this. My family know how to cook. They know how to cook. And Anna said, yes, looks yummy. And shout out to all the moderators. Oh, Ava's showing y'all her other gift. And Hawk said, I've been good. Same old, pretty much working home. Will you come over here? Okay, this is the jacket I was telling you guys that Ava got from my brother. Look, Ava, go ahead, girl. Get your mother on. But she actually picked, I shouldn't be telling y'all this because my sister could be watching. She actually picked a jacket out like this for my sister. So for my brother to have gotten, or my brother and my sister-in-law, for them to have gotten this jacket.
Stop it.
So funny. What?
Don't say that.
Sister-in-law?
She's watching.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
Okay. That's all I'm telling y'all. But, and show them the shirt, Ava. But Ava loves her new jacket. She played with her slime for like a whole hour.
No,
and
it was only 35 minutes.
No, it's an hour I was counting. And Angela said, cute jacket, Ava. Come stand up here. Okay, then here's her shirt that she got. And it says girl power.
And then the sleeves have like hearts.
They do, and the hearts kind of match. They match with her jacket.
And then for Christmas tomorrow, I can find like a whole new outfit that I can just wear this to school too.
Yeah. And like I was telling you guys, it's cold out here. So Ava needs these winter clothes because it is chilly out here. Right, Ava?
This is my new favorite coat. That might change though.
Yes, it's going to change. She ain't seen that out yet. But there is the green bean casserole. It needs to be baked for about 20 to 30 minutes and it is ready to serve. And we already cooked our green beans half of the way. We mixed it with condensed cream of mushroom soup. And then a little bit of milk in here, salt, pepper, Mrs. Dash. Oh my goodness, and I forgot the cheese. Okay, so some recipes call for cheese, some do not. And what I was supposed to do is I was supposed to put the Parmesan cheese on here underneath the onions, but that's okay. I'm gonna put some Parmesan cheese on top after I bake it tomorrow. And then if you want to use cheddar cheese, you put the cheese on top of the green beans and the soup, and then you put the onions on top. And Hawk said, I know you ain't get this recipe from no black people, did you? Look, my black people in the chat were like, what is this? You guys, when I grew up, we did not eat this. And you were absolutely right, Hawk. When I moved to Oregon, that's when they taught me how to make this. But we accept every color over here. We accept everybody. So I make collard greens for Thanksgiving. I'm making green bean casserole for Christmas. And King said, damn, no invites. Everybody's invited. That's why you need to turn the notification bell on so you can get the invite. It's y'all fault. But you guys give green bean casserole a try. It's really good. The first time I tried it, I was like 19, probably like 20. Like I said, we didn't grow up eating this. This is a recipe that I learned down the road. But do not be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to try new things. And, you know, they only put salt and pepper in theirs, but I season mine. And Andrew said, I'm definitely black and I'm going to make it. Well, Andrew, let me know how it comes out because you're making the vegan version. So I'm very curious how it works out for you. And what I will say is that sometimes the foods that we eat, you know, if you are colored, you know, got a little bit of melanin in your skin, sometimes the foods that we are used to are not good for us. And, you know, you can't eat pork to excess. You can't eat a lot of fried chicken, you know, so be mindful of that, you know. So sometimes foods are not good for us. And it's good to try what they eat just to see. And Shelby Fan, how are you doing? I have not seen you in a while. And Hawk said, I do too, but I'm just saying, you already, yeah, Hawk, I'm already knowing. And you're not the first person that has came in here and said, Chef Big Bang, that ain't our food. I know. But I cook for everyone. Vegans, vegetarians, whatever color you are, I cook for everyone, okay? And Shelby fans said, I've been busy. Nice to be here. And shout out to y'all if you're just coming in here, hit the like button. And Angela said that's true. So yeah, y'all. Okay, y'all. Um, that's pretty much it for this episode. I just wanted to show you guys how to make green bean casserole, share my recipe with you guys, chit chat for a little bit, and yeah. Y'all are like, what is this? But you know what? Green bean casserole is actually very, very popular. And a lot of people love it, and some people have never tried it. It's really hit or miss. But I want to spread information. I want to be teaching you guys something new, showing you guys new things all the time. Because the moral of the story is that there's a lot to learn about food. And if we only eat what we know, there's so much information that we're not learning about. And ooh, yes, Hog. That's how we grew up with the collard greens, with the smoked meat. And for Thanksgiving, I made collard greens with smoked turkey necks. Y'all check it out. But yes, Hog. Hog know what we talking about. We making the collard greens with the smoked turkey necks or the ham hocks. But you know, sometimes we gotta eat vegetables not overcooked so that they have a lot of nutrients. And then Angela said, thanks everyone for watching this live tonight. Hog, I already made collard greens. I gotta do some for the other people too, okay? This is 907 Good Eats, not 907 Soul Food. So with that being said, I'll make something for everybody. Vegetarians, vegans, people that don't eat pork, people that eat pork. I got something for everybody. But thank you guys for watching. We're going to be back here in a couple of hours to do some prep. So turn on your notifications. And if you're up late tonight, come and join us in the kitchen as we prep and have a conversation. You can always support this channel and keep the stove on by sending a super chat, PayPal, or Venmo, hitting the like button, joining the channel, becoming a member, and let me ask you guys this though before we get up out of here. Every Saturday we do the Saturday foodie game breakfast. I do not know what I'm making for breakfast this Saturday. Do y'all have any ideas? What do y'all want to eat for breakfast, members? And Hawk said, girl, I'm over here cracking up. You know what's so funny? My people that look like me, I'm catching the smoke out here in these streets making this green bean casserole. Y'all like, what is that? Green bean casserole. It is good though. It's good. Trust me, y'all. I had it. I'm not gonna tell y'all nothing that's gonna be nasty, okay? So just go ahead and try the green bean casserole because Chef Big Bang recommended it. And then Shelby Fan said, I'm late, am I? Yes. We are about to get up out of here, but I want to know, what do you guys want to eat for the Saturday Foodie Gang breakfast? If you have anything that popped up in your mind, come back and leave a comment and let me know. Because I don't know what we're having for breakfast. And Shelby said, Merry Christmas. And Hot said, I'm normally at work, but I'll be here this Saturday. Okay. Ooh, Angela said loaded hash browns. Now, let me ask you this. Loaded hash browns normally have bacon on them. When you make your loaded hash browns, what do you put on them, Angela? Because I know you don't eat meat. So what do you put on loaded hash browns if you don't put bacon? Do you just do vegetables? Or like cheese, sour cream, green onions? Ooh, Hawk said, did you do home fries? I did a skillet before, but you know what? The potato thing might be a good idea because I'm gonna have some leftover potatoes. Because I'm not gonna use all of them for mashed potatoes. Because I'm not feeding a ton of people. So potatoes might be what's gonna happen for us this Saturday. We might be having potatoes, y'all. See, that's why when I have like a brain freeze and I can't think of what to do, I'll ask you guys what you guys want to see because y'all give me some ideas. Oh, Angela said I used to use turkey bacon. Okay, okay. We're gonna be having some potatoes. I have a shredder attachment on my food processor and I have not used it yet. So maybe we can do hash browns or home fries. Okay, there we go. It's settled, y'all. It's settled. We're going potatoes. I'm gonna get some more details together for you guys. We are definitely gonna be doing potatoes for this Saturday foodie game breakfast. Join the channel, become a member, so that you get to come and talk to us for Saturday foodie game breakfast. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in. I will see you guys very shortly back here for our late night prep. Merry Christmas Eve, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. Thank you for everyone that hit the like button. Thank you guys for tuning in. Follow me on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. I will see you guys in a little bit. Shout out to the Foodie Gang. Thank you guys so much. I am your host, and this is Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bang. I will see you guys in a little bit.